Hello guys and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about how you can create a website in 5 minutes using Canva. Alright, so it's a new feature that has been developed and they just implemented that. So if you feel like you want to create a website quickly, easily, using a drag and drop designer, let's go right into it. So join me as we explore Canva to see how you can do this in 5 minutes. Hi guys, so let's begin. Now this is Canva. So we're now in Canva. I want to create a website. So if this is the landing page, even if you're on web or you're on desktop, you can have the same interface as well. So I'm going to click on create a design and search for website. Right. So I click on website and it gives me the canvas for where I need to design. So as you can see, we have a plain canvas and we can go ahead to do whatever we want to do with this, but I would go to use a template in order for it to make me faster. Now let's build for a clothing line. So I want to build for fashion. So I'm going to go with this. Okay. I will look at the outlay of the pages and the whole thing. So I think I like what I'm seeing. So let's just go ahead and have this here. So this is a landing page and it's good as it is. So I might want to do a little bit of modification. Let's call this YouTuber Wiz. All right, that's kind of long, but just let's leave it at this. So I'll go and search for, let's say, Claude, or let's just search fashion. So remember, you can freestyle, do whatever you want. I will put this here, and it looks good. But then I want to give it that tint of being able to have a shade at the background. So I'm going to go here and still drag this in. Now minimize a little bit of opacity here. Perfect. All right. So I have this figured, and I would want to have this. This is December, so I would say December sale Black Friday. Mm, my Black Friday ended in November, I think. So I just have what am I doing? Friday. So shop now. You can modify this if you want. I can just change, but me, I like the way it is. Let me just make it a little bit bigger. I can preview this to see how my website looks. Okay, so far it looks good and I like it. So tell me what you think. And let's just go through the next one. I'm going to add another page. It's kind of a continuous thing going on. So I would go back to my template, which is the design part. I want to add this. So in this section, I want to have clothes for her, possibly, and change the buttons color maybe a bit to something a little bit noticeable. For her, let's just, I don't know, all lady likes pink, so but let's just go with pink because it's kind of popular with ladies. So I can adjust this image if I want to have the gear fully seen. So but I will also replace that. While having my outline, I like to build as I move along. I design to have a full idea of what I am looking at. So this also goes, as you can see, so it's an outlay. If I want to get more of the images I'm looking for, I can also go for this. This is quite nice. So I will double click inside, modify this, adjust a bit. If you need to know how to use Canva, I did a video about that on how you can achieve that. So maybe check out the video to see how you can get yourself to familiarize yourself with the environment to understand what bits and bits we have. I'll update that soonest to add the website in it. So let's keep going. I'm going to add another outlay, which is another section. Basically, add a new page in this is sections. So I'll go back here. It doesn't mean that you have to take it turn by turn. I want to add for him this time around so that it gives that complementary look of that we have captured every angle for each of this. So I will also scroll. I'll just make sure I add man here. So I'll have it later, right? So pure, damn, done. Okay. Now that's the last part. Now what I'm gonna do next is to add my footer, possibly. So let's just go. I would want to use these to end. It's just a male and female fashion page. Say I'll add a new page. Yep, I will do that. It complements. So as you can see now, I have this here. I can now go ahead to rearrange based on what I want to do. Have this here and bring this to this particular point, stretch it out, and I'll say copyright, okay, YT wears. I think that's better. 2023. All right, so I just want to position this here and maybe put this in the central place, centralize it, and have this, have that. Bring this in if I want to have this, but I don't want to spend much time on this. You understand what I'm trying to say? You can have this done as quick as you want. So I wouldn't want the logo here, and I want to change the image I would have here. Maybe I want to add a video. Let's just go and get that done. So I want to search for fashion, something that has to appeal. Okay, this is nice. I'll just put it just for the basics of timing and find something that is a little bit of 1920, 1080. Okay, that's not fashion. That's admiration. Da, 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 da. So you get just find the image or the video that appeals to you on what you want to use, depending on what you want to achieve, and have that done. So me, I would want to have an opacity. I would use black instead. So I want to have an opacity whereby I would have it overlay, and I'll reduce my transparency. You might have another way of doing this. Me, I prefer it this way. And bam, that's it. That's just what I want to show. So now I'm going to showcase how this website looks, and we're going to click on preview. All right. So let's preview our website. It gives a simulation of a browser, and here we go. So I have an empty page title. Yes, I'm going to fix that. And this is what we have, right? So you find out that we keep scrolling. Remember, you can add effects to this. You can add effects to this. So I think we just go ahead and add effects. I don't want this to be too long, but then I'm going to do an advanced video of how this is going to look afterwards. So you can check the next video to see the advanced part of this thing and how we achieved it to take it from just a basic simple website that communicates exactly what you want to something else. All right. So thank you guys. If I want to publish, what I'm going to do is to click on publish website. It will give me, okay, have the stuff, fill in what you need to fill in. And if you want to purchase a new domain to have that done, you can have that. And if I want to use an existing domain, I can connect it to an existing domain, but I want to use a free domain on this and click on continue. Now I will have a URL generated for me. As you can see, if you don't like it, you can modify it by clicking edit and changing your username or kind of the extension of the website. So I will also want to define maybe fashion for everyone. I think that goes. Okay, that's fashion wrong. Okay, go there. Now I will click on publish. So this particular one will just publish on a subdomain provided by Canva. This is temporary for me. So I'm going to look at this for preview sake, and I'm going to put this in the description below to see how we build to the next point of what we achieve. So if I click on copy, and I'll visit this website, it will give me that same view vibes of what we need to have. Like as you can see here, I have this, and it keeps going based on slides of the website. If you're going to preview it by slides to understand how it is, so just check it out. I'm going to put the link to this website in the description box. Preview it and tell me what you think about it and what you've been able to do. Share your thoughts, share your links. I want to see what you've been able to create and design in the shortest amount of time. You can do your business website using Canva now. It's amazing. And we're going to do the advanced part where we get to connect this to an existing website URL or maybe register anyone. So have a good time. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, the only way you're going to get information on what I'm posting is if you subscribe to my channel. All right? Feel free to do that, and I'll see you next time in my videos.